Hello, my name is Aaron Snow, and I'm doing another um, update on Athena, the Athena Project, and I'd like to sort of get into some of the changes that I've done, and mainly also on the brain script itself, because there are some who are working on the project right now, um, and I would like to sort of give a good general idea on what some of the functions do and just how it's organized at this time. And of course, the brain script will probably be organized another way later on, but this is part of the developmental process. Now I'm just going to go ahead and open it up. And for some reason I have to open it up as administrator. And first of all, you can see that um, Athena is running a HAP file or a HAP script. Now, I made a particular HAP file called loading HAP, and I'll show it to you right quick, right here, called loading HAP. And this particular file right here will load every time Athena turns on. So you can give it text for her to speak. You can get her to change and when it opens to be in a different particular position, because you can change the location of Athena with a HAP script. You can get her to do a variety of different things. You can customize how she looks in a HAP file. You can customize what she's doing. Now, so uh, right there, all we had was her walking up. Another thing that I've done and changed here is when you mash the character button, we have a nest of customizable drop down boxes. And of course, the first one here we have, you can select the voice that she speaks in. Then we have a character, we can select a character, a background, we can change the background, a skin, so she looks different. And the HAP file, of course. You can load any particular HAP file. We have that loading HAP file in here. You see she runs that file. I can remove that. And in a previous video, I showed this, where you can expand it, the character, and hide the prompt, or you can show the prompt again and minimize her back down to her normal size. And of course, if you kill the program and restart it, she will restart in whatever state you left her in. So if she's in the maximized state, she will open again in the maximized state. We can read a file. We can save a theme. I think I've covered this in previous videos. Basically, a theme is, right now you have a color theme. And I've made a few other color themes. One's called white paper. Another's called midnight, which I changed the color and the fonts of all the different windows and makes the whole project look different. We can go back to the default theme, which is easier for me to read. Basically, you can customize the look over, the feel over, the fonts right here in this particular window under the globals icon. And when you've got it set up the way you want to, you can save the theme and give it a different name. Under File menu, you can save. Now, right down here we have a speech recognition. If we turn it on, in the case of Microsoft, I'm running Windows 7 right now. It will open up the Microsoft speech engine, and it will, if you have it set up, or to recognize your speech, you have to run through a tutorial and teaches you how so that it will recognize your speech. Most of you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it will turn that on, or you can turn it back off again. And then we have this timer function where we can start and stop a timer, and I'll show you what that does in a minute here. Now moving on to the script editor, it's just a real simple script editor. You can do a variety of, it's just basically a text editor. You can change the look and feel, you can change the color of the background. Up here with customize, you can change the font color, the font size. You can also open different folders and stuff. But if you click on on one of these, it will load that particular script. Now here's the main BRN file. This is the main brain right here. Now I've worked on it a little bit, basically demonstrating some of the different functions, because I haven't really fully developed it, but she will function right now just a little bit. She will talk and it will answer. We'll search data tables and it will search the database for particular answers. And of course it opens plug-in files, and I don't have really much in the plugins right now. I know how to set it up, but I just haven't used it yet. And of course you can edit other HAP files that you have in the plugins folder. Now I'm just going to quickly jump to the Athena folder. Now in the Athena folder, you'll see the Athena Project under program files, Athena Project. This is the basic area where everything's saved. This is the default location where the Athena Project is installed. And we have the Ath Data folder, which is just a bunch of information that the program needs to know. And then we have Athena folder. In the Athena folder we have 7 folders here, and we have 3 files. Now the 3 files, we have a timer script, the main brain, a loading HAP file, which is what we discussed a while ago, and then these particular different folders. We have a skins folder that contains the when we save a theme for Athena, when we create one or save one for Athena, it will be stored in the skins folder. You can see the white paper, the midnight, the different ones that we had a while ago, or demonstrated just a moment ago. So if you want to, if you decide to make a particular file, you can send it to somebody else, and if somebody made one that you like, so you can send skin files and trade them or whatever. We have shortcuts. Now what the shortcuts is for, now this is just for now, I suppose, but you can put any kind of shortcut in this particular folder, shortcuts to programs, and then ask Athena to open a particular program, and it will find that program within the shortcuts folder and open that particular program. Now I could also put branches. I could also modify it where it will do it for the desktop or do it for other particular folders, but right for now I just put a shortcuts folder. So if you just select a variety of different shortcuts and put it into that folder and just tell it to open up whatever, it will open up whatever's in that folder. It won't just find some program hidden in some far off location in your computer, but only in that folder. That's pretty, I guess it's brief enough. Now we have a plugins folder, and that's if you ever mess with UltraHal, you know that there's a lot of plugins that you can create, and this is where you'll put them. We have a My Data folder. Now this is just a location if you want to store particular data, particular information that you customized. Say for instance you wanted to store a particular text file or a particular bit of information, you can always use the My Data folder. Then we have a databases folder, and we have a Word database and an Athena database, and you can create other databases too. But right now it's set up for the Athena database to be used, but you can modify the script to use other databases too, and it's not that difficult to do. We have a characters folder, and we have accessories, skins for the Athena character, and of course we have other HTR files and whatever. And we have books. Now the books is a sort of JSON